Today we're going to be looking at all the brand new leaked pictures for the summer 2023 LEGO Star Wars Wave. Now the first set we're going to take a look at here is the Yavin IV Rebel Base. This set, according to the original leaks, was going to be $160, come with 1,090 pieces and 15 minifigures. Now looking here at the official leak, this is set number 75365 and looks to cost €170, which roughly translates to $160. Looking at the minifigures, first up we have a Luke Skywalker, which seems to come with his medal, along with Han Solo, which also comes with the medal, Princess Leia, the General Dodonna, this looks the same as the X-Wing Starfighter, and then two Rebel pilots, Garvin Dries and John Vander. The Luke Skywalker and Han Solo I'm very excited for because of that metal piece. They look pretty cool. But our next minifigures here are Chewbacca, C-3PO. C-3PO seems to come with a new leg printing with like a little bit of silver showing on his right leg. Then we get a regular R2-D2, another just silver astromech droid, a Rebel Fleet Trooper, and a Rebellion Crew minifigure. Now looking at some of the aspects of the set, we have this little micro Y-Wing build, just MIDI scale sort of thing. Now, I am happy they included something like this. Do I think it could look better? Yes, but I'm happy they included it, so we'll move on. Next, we get this little speeder looking thing. I feel like the builds in the set are kind of lackluster, especially with that Y-Wing, but then finally we just have this little like tree accessory piece, and this is honestly pretty disappointing. I feel like they could have done a lot better with this. Now, overall, this set isn't terrible, but it isn't great. I think LEGO could have done better on it, but I still think it's a good buy. Moving on here, I want to take a look at the brand new LEGO Star Wars mechs, starting with the Darth Vader. Now, I honestly am a fan of these mechs, not even just for the minifigures. I think it's been a while since LEGO's just made an affordable set that everyone can buy from all income levels, and these mechs have a lot of play value, come with really cool minifigures, and are at a pretty cheap point of $15 or $16 US. Now, with that being said, this Darth Vader one is probably the least special of the bunch, but I still like it, and I think the Darth Vader minifigure looks pretty cool. Moving on here, though, we have the Stormtrooper Mech. I honestly like this. I think it looks pretty good and obviously has a lot of play value. Here, looking at the mech itself, real meaty legs, big base feet to really hold it up, because sometimes with these LEGO mechs, they just fall over. This one seems to be having a good center of gravity. Looking at the minifigure here, it seems like we got a new helmet print. I may or may not be wrong, but it does look a little better than the last couple we've been getting. Still oversized, I still don't really like it, but it does look a little better than previously before, unless I'm just a little delusional. But with that being said, the Stormtrooper mech is pretty good. I like it. I rate it a solid 7 out of 10. But here's the set we've been waiting for in this mech line, this Boba Fett mech. This thing looks absolutely outstanding. I'm really happy with how it looks. I think it just captures Boba Fett in the shape of the mech. And, well, let's get on to the best piece of this set, the minifigure. Boba Fett looks absolutely amazing. This might just be the best Boba Fett LEGO has ever made, and it's available to everybody in a $16 mech set. Now, if you look at him compared to the UCS Boba Fett, they both look pretty similar. The printing is not really any lower quality on the new one than it was the UCS. The only thing we don't get is the cloth piece, of course, but nonetheless, it is an extraordinary minifigure. Now, that is just a good mech, $16 and a very, very good minifigure. But moving on to one of the most hype drops of the summer, the Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack, or just the 332nd Battle Pack. Now, I am immensely disappointed with this set. Starting off with the minifigures, we already knew what we were going to get. Clone Captain Vaughn, along with 3 of his 332nd Troopers. Seems like they come with blue jetpacks, which is pretty cool. I'm happy about that. But this Captain Vaughn, I don't know what I think about it. I just don't think it looks good. The visor just seems kind of cheap, which it is. It is just a orange visor. Paired with the very lackluster body printing, it just doesn't look good. Now, it does look like what Captain Vaughn should, I guess, minus, half the details. But I feel like if LEGO was going to cheap out with this, they shouldn't have included the badge on his torso. If they just left him plain, you could take the visor off and you just have 4 regular 332nd Troopers. But instead, now you're forced to have a Captain Vaughn, and it's kind of hard to army build those. But moving on to the regular troopers, as I said with the Stormtroopers, I don't know if I'm delusional, but the helmets do look off. It feels like they really darken that cheek shadow, which I don't know if I like or don't like. These pictures obviously are pretty blurry. I'd have to see them in real life to say that I like this print more than I like the original 2020, just new clone mold. But finally, our last leak here is the $30 Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. This is going to be set number 75360 and come with Yoda and R2-D2. Now, this set is very, very small. $30. Once again, this is just pure inflation from LEGO. I don't think it is worth the price point. Will I buy one, though? Yes. Now, the cockpit just feels like it's too far up. This might be the angle of the picture, but this just doesn't look as good as the last one from 2013. It feels like a downgrade. With that being said, there really isn't much to be told about this. It does seem to come with a cool printed tile piece on that wing, which is always nice to get, but the cockpit looks off. Other than that, it's just a regular set. There isn't anything special. The minifigures aren't unique, and the set itself is nothing great. But with that being said, that is all the LEGO Star Wars Summer 2023 sets that have been leaked so far. As they get leaked, I'll make a video on it. So if you want to be there for that, you know what to do. Smash the like and also smash that subscribe button.